That's coming to the next point, giving each other time off. Another tip that we're having is taking time off if that's at all possible for you, because we usually, Amadea was born, since we're living here together, which is the same, and we always had like 2 times per year where we had trips, just the 2 of us. Like, for example, I mean, not in the first year when she was born, but then, and we went to Tenerife, we went to Paris this year, or like just to a spa hotel and things like that. That's where in those moments we always realized how we actually are as a couple when the whole daily situations are not there, the stress and the work and all of that.
True.
Yeah. Then another tip would be to understand power dynamics in the relationship, and that's somehow in a mixed race relationship more complicated than it is already when you are in a heterosexual relationship like man and woman. I mean, there are also many more different levels of like different, coming from different social classes and stuff like that. But yeah, in our case, it was important, or is still important, that we concern ourselves with the topic of racism and how it impacts our relationship, and then also feminism and power dynamics that come from there, like how you act as a man towards me in our relationship, and how I am as a white woman in the relationship. And yeah, that it can always, like, sometimes you even say to me, that's a racist move from you or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're reading books about it. I think you could read a bit more about feminism still.
I'm not a reading person.
Yeah, or inform yourself more about it, because yeah, these power dynamics that are related to being a man in a relationship, they are also important to understand, as well as understanding what racism has, what impact racism has.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I think for me as a black person, it does not take reading to understand like this person is kind of like being racist. It's kind of like a natural thing.
But I think we have to also talk about that. Most people think being racist means as if I call you some bad names or like treat you like I don't know what. Like, racism is often more subtle, and the way is like misogynistic behavior, like behavior that is disempowering women. It's often not, or you're not saying like, I'm the man, I'm deciding things here, but it can be small things in a relationship, and maybe we can talk about that in more detail in another video. But yeah, anyways, it's something to also really concern yourself with for a healthy relationship.